right, man. FightHype.com here with the father and trainer of David Benavidez, Mr. Jose Benavidez, Senior. Jose, big fight Saturday. Obviously, Diego Pacheco, big opportunity as the co-main event, man. What are you looking for him to prove?
First of all, man, I want to thank the Zone, for welcoming us here. This is the first time I'm working with the Zone. They have Diego Pacheco. This is my first time here with them, and they've been super nice and very polite, and super excited to be here. I can't wait for Saturday to see Chocolatito. Man, it's going to be a really, really, really good fight. But my heart is with Chocolatito. I know Chocolatito really good. I know his whole team, and I'm hoping for the best for him to win. But I guarantee it's going to be a war, man. Because this other kid, man, is coming. He's strong. We know what he's been doing, and super motivated. And it's going to be a war, man, for sure. And super excited.
Fight of the year candidate, you think?
Yeah, it could be, man. Those little guys, man, they throw a lot of punches, man. When the bell rings, they're just gonna come in and throw punches, and there's a big possibility, and I hope so, that there could be a fight of the year.
Yeah, Chocolatito's last fight, 2,500 punches thrown.
Exactly.
Oh my God!
And right now, man, both of them won this fight. In order for them to go to the next level, the other one's coming up on weight, so he wants to prove, he has to show the people. It's going to be nothing but an exciting fight. I can't wait till Saturday to watch that fight. I
don't know how much you got a chance to really watch Martinez, but 7 years younger in this fight. Is he the faster fighter against?
I'd probably say that he's the hungrier fighter and the youngest, a very dangerous fighter. Chocolatito's been here for a while, and he has experience. So it's about, like you said, the young against the guy that's a little bit more experienced and a little bit more older. So we'll get to see it on Saturday. Like I said, it's going to be super exciting, and I just can't wait to Saturday to watch that fight, man. I think from the first round it's going to be super exciting, and people can't miss this fight.
Did you ever used to watch Finito Lopez at these weights back in the day, Ricardo Lopez?
Yeah, for sure. Man, he was super good too, and that's what I'm saying. These fighters are very exciting, and they just come in and throw a lot of punches, and I don't know where they get all that energy, man.
Who do you see as a little bit? They're both all-time greats, but Finito or Chocolatito, prime for prime?
Different styles, different eras, man. But that's a hard one. But like I said, I know Chocolatito, so I'm gonna go with him. Like I said, I want him to win, and my heart's with him. But like I said, it's gonna be a great fight.
What do you think of this Bam Rodriguez kid that's coming up around this weight classes? I don't know if you got to see him beat Cuadras, and the young guy who beat Cuadras.
I did see that fight. It was a good fight, man. He looked really good.
Is he ready for like the winner of this fight?
You know what? I think everybody has a chance, and we will have to see. He did really good. Why not? I think he deserves a chance, but I don't really know him. So I will have to see him a couple of times too, but he looks spectacular in that fight, I don't know if Cuadras was a little bit tired or something. It was not his night.
He's been in some wars.
But I think one more fight. If we see this kid fight again, I think we could really see if he's really ready to go to the next level.
And also, we know that David, it's all set in stone with David Lemieux, probably back home in Arizona, right? But when it comes to, since you are here for the weekend, any talks you might have with Eddie about the Andrade fight for David?
Yeah, I did talk to Eddie about Andrade. David really wants that fight. So I'm trying to see the best way. At the end of the day, our promoters are the ones that take care of that.
Right.
But at the same time, I just want to make sure that his father, I talked to his father, I talked to Hearn, and they said they want to make the fight. So now we could go to our promoters and PVC and Al Heyman, and try to make that fight. They said they want to fight, so it should be an easy fight. I talked to Eddie, and he doesn't have a problem being in Showtime. So, man, why not?
He didn't have a problem with Showtime.
He didn't have a problem, so it's great, man. So I think that's a fight that we can make. We really want that fight, and I think it could be possible. I don't think it should be hard to make, but right now we're more focused on David Lemieux, and hopefully everything goes well. We're training super hard. We're not underestimating David Lemieux. We're working super hard to give the people a good show, and And like I told David too, we have to look impressive. We got to stop this guy
Right.
and look impressive in order to go to the bigger fights.
What did you think, about all that stuff the fans were talking about when Samson talked about the $7 million with Bivol?
I think Sansom was talking more about Canelo and the offer and all that. I don't think he was ready for that question. I think it's a lot of money, in my opinion.
Right.
We're not looking for money. When everybody works for money, but at the end of the day, we have to sit down and be fair and agree with everything, and that's the most important thing. We really want that fight, so we can't ask for a ridiculous payday. He has to agree. It has to be good for both sides in order to get that fight. Because they're also trying to get money. They're trying to get what they deserve. So, like I said, we're here like Canelo. They offer him $100 million or something like that. That's what they've been saying. We were willing to cut our pay in order for him to get more money, just to make that fight. The same here, man. We're just trying to make the fight. We're trying to show the people what we have, and little by little, I mean, the money will come eventually.
And Samson's a smart businessman. You start high, right? You start with a big number.
I don't know, man. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what Samson was thinking. Like I said, he got caught off guard. I don't know.
Right.
I haven't even asked him. To be honest with you, it's not something super important. To me, so I haven't even asked him.
Right.
But I'm gonna ask him actually. But yeah, that was a high number. Like I said, but I don't think at this point. We're willing to fight Canelo for like $3 million, $2 million, or whatever. Why would we ask $10 million for a boo-boo? It doesn't make any sense.
And lastly, Jose, now that the fight's official, how tough of a time is Canelo going to have with Bivol, do you think?
Man, I like Bivol. When we spar Bivol, I think he's a great person. But I see Canelo winning. I think Canelo, it's a bigger stage. He's been really busy, very active. I think he's gonna become victorious.
And
on both fights. If he beats Bivol, then he goes with Triple G. I think he's gonna win this fight.
who will put up a better fight, you think?
I think Bivol will put definitely a better fight. Bivol is stronger, is bigger. Triple G, I think, it's sad for me to say this, but I think he's a little bit older now. He's not the same as he was when he fought Canelo, and I hate to see that because I love Triple G. He's an exciting fighter, but I think the body is not, in my opinion, like I said, in my opinion, I don't think he's the same,
Age catches up to everybody.
Yeah, that's what happens, I think. But hopefully I'm wrong. I'm just hoping that he's wrong and he looks even better or whatever when he fought Canelo.
And just with Bivol, I noticed he doesn't really throw a lot of body shots. I notice sometimes fighters from the East Europe, they don't take advantage of that.
The good thing about Bivol is that, he doesn't box a lot, he doesn't move a lot like all these other fighters. Bivol is more like a basic fighter, I think, in my opinion. He's one of a 1-1-2
fundamentally sound.
Fundamentally sound. Yeah, he doesn't really go to the body. He does a lot of headshots, I think. But he really has a really right hand, man. So I think if he catches Canelo with that right hand, he has a big chance to hurt Canelo, and maybe once Canelo's hurt, maybe he can finish him, But I think that I don't really see that happen, but anything can happen in boxing.
Thank you, Jose, for your time, man. I hope I didn't keep you too long.
No.
Thanks, man.